Hello and welcome back to my little corner of the interweb. I'm Clafmatic here with another Auntie Scarf on and music and tech news video for you. Yes, I found this article this morning on edm.com and then I did a few more Googles to try and double check the validity of everything I was reading and do some more digging. Well, it seems to be so. The newly elected North Carolina Senator Tom Tillis is coming off of what is reportedly the most expensive Senate race in history. And following his victory, he's going after streamers and streaming companies alike for playing and hosting copyrighted material. I found this to be particularly interesting following Spotify's new AI patent. If check out, there'll be a link or a bubble somewhere around here. Go check out that video. But essentially, their new AI is going to gauge the originality of your work, whether that's through lyrics, lead sheet music, whatever. And the fact that they're also trying to implement video to their site makes a whole lot more sense now. Tom Tillis is going after the Safe Harbor Act, which essentially gives companies like Twitch, YouTube, even Spotify, Facebook, the ability to go unscathed for hosting copywritten material. That means, what I mean by that is if I upload a video with somebody else's song in it, Facebook doesn't get in trouble, I do. Now, it seems to be I get in trouble and Facebook gets in trouble. He's also proposing a dmca reform that would switch from a takedown notice to stay down notice with possible felony charges for repeat offenders. Like I said, a link to this article will be down below and all the other articles I read to prepare myself for this video if you want to double check the news for yourself, which I encourage, because do not take my word as law. I am human and I can be wrong. Now, with that being said, remember where you heard this first. It probably wasn't here because all this news has been circulating for a while. But remember where you heard it first. Don't be surprised when they start trying to hand out licenses to stream. They're just trying to get a handle on the internet. They've been trying since the iPod Nanos, and they just can't seem to get ahead of it. They have probably lost in their minds billions, quadrillions of dollars, and they'd probably be right in all the illegal downloads of music. But because of the law of polarity, there has definitely been a balancing act. It is through all like the underground that they also survive, if that makes sense. Word of mouth is the most powerful form of promotion. Doesn't matter how pretty your Instagram pictures are, or none of that, not to say none of that matters, but none of it is as strong, none of it will be as long lasting as somebody's friend telling them or putting them on to something, because it creates emotion. There's like a dialogue that comes around it. Oh, did you watch that yet? You go to your man's. Oh, did you watch that yet? Oh, when this happened, boom, 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 boom. Sure, if you're watching this, you have come across a Joe Budden podcast episode at some point in your life on YouTube. It's like how it messes up the listening experience. Like, that is the perfect example. He talks about this all the time on the podcast. How is you blocking out the song in the video helping make you money? By him playing that song, it's they call it the verse. It creates what is the verses effect. Just read that article. I think like the Times or somebody had wrote about it. I had saw Swiss posted it way back when everything was still popping off. They called it the verses effect. After any time a verses comes on, these numbers, their streaming numbers skyrocket. By hammering the creatives and the music that they can use in their videos, essentially stops that from happening. Why they would want to do that for their artists in the catalog that most of these companies own, that these like 3 companies own, is beyond me. I guess that's above my pay grade. But the reason they need to change these laws is because they know eventually people are going to realize a lot of the copyright claims we get on our videos are not valid. And I can't speak for everybody, but specifically for like my DJs and like someone like my video editors out there, it's what we do. It's transformative, and it creates it creates a new piece of work. Obviously, you can't post whole songs on YouTube and expect that to be okay. But it's kind of akin to what is known as a poet's license. They have the they have the right to break all the rules of the English language. And DJs, essentially what we do with the music, or the cutting and scratching and remixing, that is essentially the same thing. That's how I get all my routines, all my DJ videos back up. I've got all my mixes, everything is there. Now, granted, a lot of them got copyright claims, and it was a process to get those claims taken off. But when I presented the information the way I did, they had no choice. Now, I'm sure a lot of you know the DMCA. It's just it's an automated system. If it matches a song in your video to a song in the database, it's either gonna take it down, it's gonna divert whatever money is generated off of that to the copyright holder, or the video is just gone. This does not go for like posting like other people's like whole works and things like that. I only know this because I took a copyright law class in college, and my professor was actually a judge, was a copyright judge. Again, I'm not saying I'm a professional. Double check double check everything, do your Googles, talk to your peoples, do what you got to do, because again, my word is not law. The DMCA is an automated system that automatically takes down your video, but when you submit a claim, it goes to a real person. And that's why they try to scare you with the "you could potentially lose your channel" jargon. They don't want you to wake up. They're gonna flip it on us. That's why companies like Epidemic Sounds can exist now. All I know is it's gonna be an interesting next few months. That's all I got for you right now. Go check out Foreign's new video, 9 Holes, on YouTube. Stream that, run that up. All streaming platforms, DSPs. Go check out your favorite bootlegging site right now. Until next time, I'm Clafmatic. Ciao!